Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Medix channel. Today we are going to talk about medical terminology in a simple way. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. If we talk about any word in medical terminology, it consists of prefix, suffix, and root. Prefix, it is the word that we can start with, and suffix, it is the word that we can end with. Okay, the root, it is the middle word. So let's take an example. If we talk about myocarditis, myo means muscle, and itis means inflammation. And cardio or cord, it is the heart. So myocarditis means inflammation in the muscle of the heart. Okay. Okay. The prefix can be changed, but with the same root and the same suffix, like myocarditis, pericarditis, endocarditis. Pericarditis, it is the outer layer of the heart inflamed, and the endocarditis, it is the inner layer of the heart inflamed. Let's talk about suffix. We can change the suffix, which is the end of the word, like cardiologist. Ologist means physician, specializing in the heart. Megaly means enlargement of the heart. Itis means inflammation, as we mentioned before. Okay. Let's talk about example of prefix. Okay, let's talk about examples of the prefix. It is if we talk about micro and macro and mega. Okay, micro, it is means small. Micro, it is large, and mega, it is enlargement. So if we mention an word like stoma means mouth or opening. Microstoma, it is abnormal small mouth, and macrostoma, it is abnormal large mouth. Megacolon, it means enlargement of the colon. Let's talk about example of suffix. Suffix, itis means inflammation, as we mentioned before. Osis means abnormal condition, like cyanosis. Cyanosis, it is the bluish discoloration of the skin and mouth and mucous membrane. Ectomy means to remove something, like tonsillectomy. Otomy means to cut something, like tracheostomy means that we make an opening in the trachea. Okay, scopy means to look or observe. So when I talk about colonoscopy, means that I go by a camera into the colon to observe and to look what going on inside. Megaly means enlargement, as we mentioned before, and graphy means recording, like mammography. Mammography means that I can do the procedure of imaging of the breast. Gram means X-ray. So when I talk about mammogram, mammo means breast, and the gram means X-ray. So when I talk about mammogram, I do X-ray to the breast. Okay. Ology means science. Biology. Cardiologist means specialized in something. Okay. Let's talk about the root. The root, which is the most important thing. It is the thing that we talk about in medical terminology. Let's talk about stomato means mouth. Okay, like stomatitis means inflammation of the mouth. Dento means teeth, like dentist and the dental cares. Glosso means tongue. Glossitis, inflammation of the tongue. Gingival means gums, like gingivitis, inflammation of the gingiva. Intero means intestine, like gastroenteritis. That's there is inflammation in the intestine. Colo means large intestine, like colitis, inflammation of the large intestine. Megacolon, there is enlargement of the colon. Procto means rectum, like proctitis, inflammation in the rectum. Okay, nephro means kidneys. When I talk about nephro, means kidneys. Nephro, like nephrosis. Nephrosis, it is a condition in the kidney. Renal failure. Renal failure also means nephro. The kidneys means renal or nephro. Nephro coming from the nephrons that present inside the kidney. So we can mention it like a nephro or a renal, like renal failure. Okay. Orchido means testis, orchiditis. Ophro means ovary, ophritis. Stero means uterus, like hysterectomy. This is mean that I can remove the uterus. Endometritis, it is inflammation of the endometrium, which is the inner layer of the uterus. Okay. Salpingio means uterine tube. So when I do hysterosalpingogram, I can see by X-ray the uterine tube and the uterus. When I do hysterosalpingogram. Okay. Dermo, skin, means dermatitis. Masto means breast, like mastectomy. It is the removal of the breast. Mammography, it is I can do X-ray on the breast. Osteo means bone, which is called an example. It is osteitis, inflammation of the bones. Cardio means heart. Electrocardiogram, which is a mnemonic ECG. Electrocardiogram, it is that I can do the electricity of the heart. Cysto means bladder. Cystitis, it is inflammation of the bladder wall. Rhino means nose. Rhinitis, it is a runny nose. Flippo, it is a veins. Phlebitis, inflammation of the veins. It is very simple very simple. Okay, but it need repetition. Only need repetition. Pneumo, it is the lung. So when I talk about pneumonia, it is there is inflammation and consolidation of the lung. Inflammation of the lung. Pulmonary artery, it is the artery that is supply the lungs. So lungs means pneumo or pulmonary. Hemo means blood. Hematemesis or anemia. Encephalo means brain, or encephalitis. Encephalitis, it is inflammation of the brain. Okay, let's do an exercise. If I haven't been brushing my teeth often enough, I may end with bleeding from my gums. A condition called hepatitis, colitis, gingivitis, or stomatitis. It is gingivitis. Okay, a permanent opening in the colon is called permanent opening. It is megacolon, colonoscopy, colostomy, or colectomy. It is colostomy. Colon means colon, and ostomy, it is an opening. Okay. A specialist in a disease of the digestive tract is called cardiologist, pulmonologist, neurologist, or gastroenterologist. Cardiologist, it is the specialist in the heart, and pulmonologist in the lungs, neurologist in the neurons. Gastroenterologist is in GIT. This is the answer. Okay. You haven't been diagnosed as having enlarged liver. The doctor described as it enlarged liver. Megacolon means enlargement of the colon. Hepatomegaly means enlargement of the liver. Hepatitis, it is inflammation of the liver. And the gastroenterologist, it is inflammation of the intestine. So the answer, it is hepatomegaly. And inflammation of the kidney, it is termed kidneys. We mentioned it is nephro or renal. So hepatitis, it is inflammation of the liver. Cystitis, it is inflammation of the urinary bladder. Proctitis, it is inflammation of the rectum. So the answer here will be nephritis. Okay. When we talk about enlargement of the heart, hepatomegaly, it is enlargement of the liver. Cardiomegaly, it is enlargement of the heart. Megacolon, it is enlargement of the colon. And myocarditis, it is inflammation of the myocardium. Okay. Removal of the ovaries. Hysterectomy, it is removal of the uterus. Appendectomy, it is removal of the appendix. Or oophorectomy, it is removal of the ovaries, which is the answer. And gastrectomy, it is removal of the stomach. Okay, let's talk about inflammation. What is the inflammation of the uterine tube? Okay, we mentioned that the uterine tube, it is called salpingio. So endometriitis, it is inflammation of the endometrium of the uterus. So not it. Hepatitis, it is inflammation of the liver. Proctitis, inflammation of the rectum. It is salpingitis. Okay, a procedure that is records brain electrical activity called electrocardiography. It is records the heart activity, cardio. Electroencephalography, it is recording the brain activity. Electromyography, it is recording the heart, the myocardium, heart myocardium. Electrophoresis, it is means that we divide the proteins from the blood. Okay, a female patient has a special X-ray procedure of the breast performed. X-ray image, we mentioned that X-ray means gram. So mammoplasty, it is that new construction of the breast. So not is the answer. Mammography, it is the answer, the X-ray on the breast. Mastectomy, it is removal of the breast. Sorry, mammogram, it is the X-ray, not mammography. I hope you get benefit from this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you all.